Hi everyone, I just want to go over Blackboard with you. So the first thing I want to talk about is what's on this first page. So this is my page. It's going to look different than your page. One of the first things you should do every semester is the browser check. And if you have any problems while you're working in Blackboard, always do the browser check. So when you click on the browser check, it takes you to a page. It's going to see if all of your stuff is up to date. Here it says run browser checker, and it tells you what's working and what's not working. If something's not working, it'll have a red X or a red circle next to it. So that's really helpful. Anytime you have a problem or at the beginning of the semester, you should run a browser check. The next thing over here, you can see my grades. And the other important item on this page is the calendar. So if your instructors put their assignments into Blackboard, all of your instructors' assignments will appear on your calendar. So this is my calendar. I've colored your class a bluish purple. You can choose any colors you want for your classes. So all of your assignments for my classes, for this class, are in here already, but I want to show you what it looks like. So in the summer, I was teaching 3 classes. Each class has a different color. And then when students went into, if you're taking more than one class, this is what it will look like. You'll be able to see all of your assignments that are due in one place. This is a very helpful tool because it can help you stay organized. Now, let's go in and look at our Blackboard page. So when you open the Blackboard page, what will happen is it will open up to the announcements. And so the very first announcement you should see, and it will become available 12:30 on Monday, so it says not available, but you will see it when you open this. It says to begin, go to the information section on the left. You'll find your syllabus, meeting rooms, and important information. So if we go to the information section, there's your syllabus. Here's Collaborate Ultra. If we use Collaborate Ultra this semester, this is where we'll meet online. And I will create rooms for all of you once I know how many groups there's going to be. Each group would have their own meeting room. So if you wanted to use Blackboard to meet electronically, you could. Go back. If I record a lecture in Collaborate, this explains how to watch it, where to find it, and how to watch the recorded lecture. It tells you how to post your minutes, how to get to File Exchange, which I have not set up yet, and places to get help. So it really is an information place. And if other information issues come up at the time, I will post them in the information section. So let's go back to announcements. It says, once you have your syllabus, go to the content section of Blackboard. Make sure you review the summary and watch the videos prior to coming to class the first week. So here we go to content, and the way your content page is set up is it's set up chronologically. There are 5 units in the class. When you open the class, you will only see 1, and that's Unit 1. So everything's here already, but they don't open all the same time. They open about a week apart. So in each unit, what it does is it shows you on the first page what the purpose of the unit is, what we're going to cover, and it tells you the assignments we're going to collect in the unit. So this also is another reminder to you in case you forget something's due. You can look at it right here. When you go into a unit, things are set up chronologically. So here is the required pre-class assignment. I use this assignment. It's due on before you come to class, because I use this assignment to place you in groups. So it's very important you answer this accurately. I use a variety of items to place you in groups. One of the items I use is the times that you report that you're available to meet with your group. So one of the ways I place you in groups, when you get to your group will have, everyone in your group will have 2 to 3 times that they reported to me that they are eligible to meet, that they're available to meet. And so whatever you put on this form is very important because you're telling me that you're available to meet with your group at certain times. And there are some other questions on here that are equally important, so I know how to place you. Then there are lessons in Unit 1. We go through all the lessons, but I'm just going to open up first the introduction to the class. Here are the introduction videos that you're watching. I'm actually redoing this one right now. It tells you how to go to the discussion board and put an image of yourself up on the board. This is extremely important. You need to take this pretest because this pretest covers the topics of our units. And what it's designed to do is it's designed to show you what you know and what you don't know. So if you do really well in one section, that means you're not going to have to put as much time and effort into it. But if you do poorly in a section of the test, then that means you really need to spend more time on that unit. So these videos and this pretest have to be finished before you can do this intro assignment in Unit 1. So that's very important that you get started as soon as you can. Let's go back to, now I have to go back to content. So if we go back to content, we looked at Lesson 1. I'm going to show you Lesson 3. In Lesson 3, at the top, it tells you what you should read for this lesson. It has slides without audio if you want to download them to take notes, and then it has slides with audio. And here's reference material that could help you with this information. Go back to content. So that's how in the unit, that's how each lesson is set up. Every folder that you open is set up the same way to make it organized. And then at the bottom of the lesson, there are the assignments that you're going to have to do. This is a timeline you need for class. This lets you know that your tests will appear below. You can't see these until I open them, so they're just there. And then here are the group ground rules, group initial timeline, group draft letter, resume and letter, and reflection number 1, and then your group final letter. So this tells you in Unit 1 all the lessons. Inside the lesson is everything you need to review, and then all your assignments are at the bottom of the unit. So this is set up this way so that when you open a unit, it is in the exact sequential order you're going to do it. And when you open up a lesson, the lesson is in the exact order in which you're going to do it. Readings, without audio, with audio. So if at any point in the semester things do not look right to you or you cannot find something, please tell me, because sometimes something is set up in Blackboard and it disappears. Sometimes Blackboard does things that are very odd. And finally, sometimes I make a mistake and things are not opening when they're supposed to open. So I hope this Blackboard page is easy for you to follow, and I look forward to seeing you in class at the end of the month.